It's JayHitUp, Mr. Do 8 sit-ups in his weight get up, and you tune in to the BossTalk.
Okay, I got my man JayHitUp in the building.
Yo.
I see a chain say BRM. What's BRM?
Being rich matters.
Okay.
Basically, zero. It has zero to do with actual cash, and it's basically like wealth. Rich can be whatever you want it to be.
Okay.
But rich for us is basically loyalty. We built off determination and grinding, man. It's just you want to be rich in those things.
So
to be successful.
When you say we, you regarding to like a group?
Yeah, of course. 7 of us.
All rappers?
4 rappers. One of them in jail. Free Sonny. He the producer of the group. We got D-Easy, me of course, Rebel number 5, Porter Ave, Hands BX. We got Jew. We got Ty.
How the group started?
Forget nobody, man.
How the group started?
Basically, man, we all went to school together. It was in college, man.
Okay.
And we just had a move. We just had a movement. We just had a wave, regardless. And a couple of my homies was rapping first, and we just went from there, man. First, we just used to always link up and bet again on sports.
Okay.
And once we came together like that, we came over the group. At first, we were Bankroll Mafia. That's when we young, we try to have money and stuff like that.
Okay.
But then we transitioned to Being Rich Matters towards like we adults now, so money really.
Okay.
It's not. It matters, but it don't really matters when you're rich and what.
So, what college did you go to?
Florida Moore University.
Okay. Did
Shout
you
out
play
to the
sports?
Nah, I did in high school, but once I went there, it was kind of like there's no football out there, and there's basketball out there, but that ain't my thing. That ain't my go-to sport.
So, did you graduate from college?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
With my bachelor's in accounting, man. So.
Okay.
If you need accounting too, I do that too. I file taxes, whatever you need, I do that.
Okay, so when you make it, you don't need an accountant then?
I mean, I'm gonna have one anyway because it's gonna be busy, but I'm gonna know if I'm being handled wrong. You feel what I'm saying? So that's really why I did it. Just to be able to know what's going on. So like,
And the name JayHitUp, how did you get that name?
It came from my name. My name is Johnny. And basically, I just took the J from that, and HitUp is tattoo. I have a lot of tattoos, and JayHitUp it came about, so I just ran with it.
About how many tattoos you got?
I don't even know. I just started counting by like body parts. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so let's get into rapping. Like, how did you start rapping?
A few of my homeboys in Being Rich Matters, they rap, and they was taking it like they take it real serious. So like. I always wanted to try, you know what I'm saying? I always want to be the person to say, I never not did anything. So I made my first track, Timing, which dropped like February 2016. And like I got major feedback for it, so I just kept going, and now it's just, you feel me? Things turned into playing to a lifestyle.
So about how long have you been taking it seriously?
Oh man, probably like, my first tape was November 2016, so probably like a little bit before then, probably like October, September, November 16.
So you just kind of started?
Yeah, like 2 years ago in November.
Do you feel like you get enough love in Broward?
Yeah, because just who I was, regardless. Before the rap, I just was always the outgoing guy. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I always had that people, my hood behind me. So it's like it was always who I was. But now it's like it's different between alright, I fuck with you, and like I fuck with your music. That's two totally different things. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and now that they fucking with my music, it's like they behind me is just. They just waiting on that one big person that they fuck with to say, I fuck with that.
Okay.
But that's what it is.
And what hood are you from in Broward?
Sunland Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where 1wayFrank from.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Supposedly. Yeah.
Okay. Do you fuck with 1wayFrank?
Yeah, alright. You know what I mean? It's just, it's just people people rap and then they rant. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you gonna rap, you just go viral with rap. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I seen him post. He the best rapper from Broward or something like that.
Yeah. I was under that.
Name.
Yeah. And that's where that's coming from. What I'm saying now is like, you know what's going on. Is like, for people to tag me and for you to say that I'm trash is like, I don't know if you was drugged up or what. But like, come on.
Y'all both know you're not trash.
You know it.
Okay. So you fully independent, correct?
Yeah, 100%.
Did you get any offers yet?
Nah, no offers yet, but I mean, I don't know. It's coming, but it's just like on the vibe, like how big I want it to be. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I can easily get local offers. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's nothing. Like, but
okay.
I done got people done reached out to me. You feel me? Okay. But it's like, nah, I'm good because I feel like I'm bigger than that.
Who's the biggest person that reached out to you?
Nah, I ain't gonna say no names. Cause I told them nah. I ain't gonna say no names.
Okay. So, is there anybody that you want to sign to?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be MMG up on the Meek Mill.
Okay.
That's like my number one thing right there. You feel what I'm saying? Cause he basically represent what I rap for, and it's more of lyrics when you're dealing with the east side of the United States. Down here is kind of like
more so like swag. Or
yeah. I mean, I'm fucking with it too, but it's kind of like I'm on a higher level than that.
Okay.
So it's kind of like down here our ears ain't that advanced. Like,
so would you consider Meek Mill your favorite artist?
Nah, Lil Wayne my favorite artist. But as far as what Meek Mill doing for like
the culture,
the culture and how he overcame adversity and smacked in the face by Drake and all of the Nicki Minaj stuff, and he overcame, bounced back, and still came out with another album that's straight hits. I just like how he overcame things, and I deal with things I overcome it the same way.
Okay. So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
5 years, boy. Babe, where you want to go in 5 years? We'll probably be in Paris somewhere. I don't know. I know for a fact.
Okay.
We'll be out of state tanning, eating on baked salmon.
And I seen today you came with your girlfriend.
Of course.
Is there a reason why you don't roll with a lot of people?
There's no specific reason. You know, it's just like I want to speak genuinely. You know what I'm saying? When your friends be around, it's kind of like you feel like you gotta hype and you gotta do all that stuff. When you go around, you kind of be more comfortable because that's who you with most 90% of the time. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. I respect that 100%.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you write your own music?
Yeah, I write my own music, like 100%. Them bars right there, nobody not writing that.
Okay.
That's my bars, man. Come on.
Do you ever plan on writing for somebody else?
Of course I would, because I know people need that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have that image, but they just can't do it. Of course I write for somebody.
Okay. Have anybody reached out to you yet?
Nah, not yet. I mean, they will, but not yet.
So, when you're recording a song, do you write first or you find a beat first?
I write first. What's funny is I write all my songs to one beat. Clips grinding. I write it to that, and then that beat basically like a go-to beat, kind of to where it matches any beat. Okay. I don't know. It's funny, but it do.
Okay, so
I write to all my songs. I write to grinding, and then I find the beat.
All right, that's interesting. So do you write like in your room, locked up, in the bathroom?
I either go in the living room. I got my speaker, my stereo set in there. Go in there, I take a few shots and I just write.
Okay.
I write better like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., like wee hours of the morning. Like my mind is more subtle. And like I'm able to write. Things come to me faster that way.
At night?
Yeah. Okay. After 12, after midnight.
Okay. And what you like to drink?
Hennessy.
Hennessy?
Yeah. I like dark liquor, so I don't really.
Okay.
Clear give me a headache, so I don't know.
Okay, so when you're in the studio, do you have to drink to record a song?
Nah. In the studio, I drink because it just create a vibe, and that's what I'm gonna do. But I don't have to drink in the studio. But to come up with my rhymes, I don't have to drink either, but they come out way more easier when I'm like not thinking as much.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Like not worrying about messing up. Like when I'm not drinking, it's like I focus on like, damn, that don't go. Damn, that don't go. But like when I'm drinking, it's like I can make box rhyme with sneaker when you're drinking. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's kind of like it come out smoother.
All right, share with BossTalk like a drunk story.
Man. Like far as rappers, just period.
Like a drunk story, period. The drunkest you ever been?
I ain't gonna lie, one time I got drunk, you know, my girl had to come pick me up.
At the studio?
Nah, I was in the club, I was bullshit. Just downing them shits. And I actually was in there for music purposes too, that's crazy. I go in there, I'm like, man, I'm coming here promoting music. I end up drinking with my homies, and I'm drinking a little bit too much, and by the time I got ready to eat, it was over with for me. And like she literally had to come get me, man. And you know, I love her for that shit. I don't know how we got on.
Alright, so when is the next project?
Oh man, I don't know the exact date yet, man. But it's coming real soon. A lot of people waiting on that project too, man. It's coming real soon.
Do you know the name of it?
Yeah, I got the name of it. I got the name of it.
You want to share that?
I'ma share it.
Yeah.
The name of my new tape is The Promised Land. Be on the lookout for that.
Why you named it The Promised Land?
Cause you know now that I'm rapping on a higher level, like everything gotta have concept. Like everything has to make sense.
Okay.
I ain't like.
Did you come up with that name yourself?
Yeah. You know, I spoke to a few people, you know, including my girl. I spoke to a few people, letting them know our reasons behind it. So Promised Land is basically like everybody wanting to reach heaven. Everyone wants to go to heaven, but it's kind of like certain people have a heaven on earth. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. So like Promised Land don't just have to be after you die. You know, my Promised Land could be taking care of my girl or my family, or I'm a sneakerhead, so sneakers, or just anything, you know what I mean? So like, your Promised Land can be whatever you want it to be, and I want to let you know that rapping is my Promised Land, so it's gonna take me to where I need to go. Okay,
so you mentioned sneakers. About how many pair do you have?
I don't lie, like right now I'm at the most least I ever had, and I probably got like 60 right now. But that's the most least I ever had in my life. That's because you
feel like as you get older, like you come out the sneaker game?
Well, no, not really. It's just a lot of shoes that's coming out I had already. So like, I don't feel the need to buy every shoe how I used to. It's kind of like.
Okay. Do you spend more money on shoes or a studio?
Studio now.
Now?
You know what I'm saying? That's why like a lot of shoes I sold.
Okay.
So it's kind of like I try to focus more on studio now.
Okay.
So it's like.
How much time do you spend in the studio? How much?
A lot, but lately I've been writing, so it's like I don't want to go in there and waste time. I don't have my own studio, so I got a home studio, but not my own studio. So it's like I don't want to waste time in the studio. So like that's another note for y'all, man. You try to like, you go in that studio, you're wasting time. You doing one song in 3 hours, that's dumb. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can really like knock a lot of music out in 3 hours if you study it at home, add down to the ad lib, everything. Like you waste less time in that studio. You save some money, man.
Okay.
But I try to go in that studio and be in there and knock a lot of songs out in a little bit of time. I write a lot. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. So how long does it take you to record one song?
It depends, man. Like if I done been and wrote a song, that mean I done been rehearsed it for probably like that whole week.
Okay.
If I rehearsed it for that whole week, it probably take 40 minutes to record a song.
Okay.
Mixing and mastering that's a whole nother time. So.
Okay. So I did see you perform at the Say Cheese event.
Yeah.
How was the backlash of that?
It was amazing. It's kind of like I got on stage and it's like you'll be surprised who know who you are, dog. Like a lot of people even from West Palm on down to like Exit 1 in Homestead is like they like, oh, that's JayHitUp. Basically like I don't know, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like I'm seeing it, but it's like, damn, I'm actually here now. We live, so it's like a lot of freestyles I do over the media. I'm with me and my girl. Whoever, whatever. So it's like now that I'm in front of y'all, it's like I hear the reactions towards basically like that's what it would be if they were watching my shit. So it's kind of like the feedback from it was great.
It was like a cipher. Did you have to like battle against someone else?
Nah. It wasn't no battle. It was more like who, say, we want to hear you, give you that no ceilings Lil Wayne feel. Like, that's the vibe. It wasn't really against no one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So who motivates you?
I want to keep, including my girl, so I'm gonna just get that. Okay. But my mom, my mom and my dad, man, they give me a lot of motivation. Like,
do they support your music?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like they listen to. My mom is Christian. She don't even listen to rap, and she know my words and she know my music like word for word. So it's kind of like that's comforting. You feel what I'm saying? Like for somebody to just not even listen to rap, even though it's your mom, it's just like.
Okay. So you grew up in church?
Nah, I didn't grow up in church. I go to church or whatever, but I didn't grow up in church. It's more like like a late in life. I had to find out myself. You know
so as a child, were you bad?
Yeah, I was bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I was bad.
How bad? You ever been to jail?
Nah. I ain't never been to jail.
Okay.
I ain't never been to jail. That's it.
But how bad you was?
Like I done did everything to go to jail, but I just never went.
Okay, that's
that type of bad.
So share with BossTalk like a crazy story in college that you'll never forget.
Damn, there's so many though. It's crazy, and it's kind of like I don't want to.
The most interesting one.
Damn, I think I got into like I was in like a big ass brawl over something that I wasn't even in. It's like
was it with BRM?
Yeah. We was kind of like we was just transitioning to BRM.
Okay.
But we was BRM though. You feel me? And we was like. We kind of was like 20 deep at first. Now it's like 7 of us, like minus my boy that's locked up. But now it's like 7 of us. But back then it was like 20 of us. Like everybody wanted to.
Was it against like Q Dogs or something? Or
Nah. We ain't never beef with no fraternity or nothing like that. It was more like an ethnicity thing. Like we were going against. Like I'm Jamaican. You feel what I'm saying? So like, we got into like a whole brawl with like the Bahamians. Like it was kind of like It wasn't even by ethnicity though. It just was more like after a while it was like ethnicity, but at first it was more like just one dude in our group. He basically was like dealing with this female, and like he ended up seeing the female over there where the Bahamians hang at. So it's kind of like he seen him, came and got us, and he was mad. You feel what I'm saying? All along he kind of figured that was going on, but it's like it was ultimately over a female.
Okay, so this was like your freshman year in college?
Nah. It was kind of like my junior year, I think. I think it was my junior year.
Okay. Did you get in trouble or anything with the school?
Yeah, man, listen. There was so much going on for like a whole semester. Like, you think you beef with you think you have a problem with somebody a week and it be over. I'm talking about the whole semester of having to look out. Like, nah, it's serious though. No bullshit. I'm laughing, but but like, it was to a point to where it's like, you can't be by yourself. That type of point to like 4 months strong. Jeez.
So what squashed the beef?
It's not squashed.
Oh shit.
To this day.
So hey,
and that's it. I graduated 2016. That shit happened then. Like, but it's kind of like he ended up telling us like, "Oh, I'm hot. I want to go like go handle that or straighten her or him or whatever." And it ended up turning into a whole brawl, and I grabbed him. Not even before the brawl, I grabbed my homeboy, like, yo, listen, bro. We over here, we gon' like, from where I'm from, is like, it's either this or that. Okay. If we over here to talk, I'm finna hit it. If we gon' fight, and it's what it is. He said, yo, I wanna fight, and it just happened. Like, it just happened. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy, damn. And bro, I'm thinking about this shit. It was a crazy night, but all in all, it's like, it was over a female, and it's kind of like she ended up staying with the dude anyway. So it wasn't even worth it. So it's kind of like And that's why our group started to decline. Like, not decline, but it started like subtracting members. It was on the vibe like, oh, a lot of people was getting, you know, they didn't want to be associated with us because they'll end up, you know, having beef with them. So it's kind of like, it started breaking down. We got to 11 and a couple of people did some bullshit, and then we ended up getting to 8. One of my homies got locked up. And now we at 8 still, but he'll be out soon. So.
All right. Yeah. Is there anyone you want to meet before you die?
Yeah, there's a lot of people I want to meet. Sure. But I want to meet Lil Wayne though.
Okay.
You know, just you know, talk about him, like talk to him about like what was his encouragement when he was making straight hits. You know, early 2000, mid 2000, like how he kept it going. You know, or how he overcoming the fact that people saying he fell off, or and all of that. You feel what I'm saying? And he just.
Okay. So when will we get a date for Promised Land?
I don't know. Like, it's done though.
It's
done. It's done. That's what I can say. It's done. You know. I don't know. It's just.
What's holding you back releasing?
I don't know. It's like I just want to come with. I want to come in with visuals. I want to come in with, you know, promotion or mixtape release, listening session. There's a lot of stuff that's holding me back. Like, ain't really nothing holding me back though, because I can do what I want to do. I'm independent, but it's just like I want to come on more organized. You know what I mean? So.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to Broward a little bit. So Sunland, do you feel like Sunland supports you how they should?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like through the media, you feel me? Like I go over there, you know, every now and then they fuck me every time I go over there. But it's like through the media, all my niggas that I grew up with, you feel me? I ain't probably even seen some of them and like when I was in school, like years probably at the time. But when we in the media, I see them tagging me, I see them post me, they call me, oh, hey Jay, I want you to rap on this beat or such and such. Like them my main niggas, like none of them never changed on me. You feel me? Like
okay, that's what's up.
I'ma always be loyal to them regardless. I don't care what's going on. Like Sunland Park, that's what it is. I ain't gonna lie. Like, and that's some real shit.
So when you make it, what's the first thing you wanna buy?
First thing I wanna buy, I ain't gonna lie, I'm in some shit with my old girl. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta get another car, so I gotta get a car first. Car and crib for my old girl, you know. I don't wanna, you know, my girl right, but car and crib for my old girl, I gotta get that first. I'm talking about like outside of myself, like I gotta get her, not out the way, but out the way. I gotta get her a car and crib first.
Okay, so Ma, when you watch this, you gonna get that car in that house.
Right, nah, yeah, of course, man, I love you, man.
Alright, tell them where to follow you at.
Oh man, JayHitUp, everything. God damn it. JayHitUp. That's it everywhere. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. You know, those the main things. Facebook, same thing, everything.
Okay.
JayHitUp is whatever.
If somebody never heard your song before, what song do you recommend?
I'll Do My Thing. Basically like a summer track. Basically it's the hottest track of the summer, like 2018, you feel what I'm saying? So just Google it, visual out for, you know, amazing visual. Shot by Grizzly, man. Grizzly Films, he gonna shoot a lot of films for my next this tape too, Promised Land on the way. Hey man, it's JayHitUp, Mr. Do 8 sit-ups in his weight get up, man. Thank you for watching BossTalk TV.